everyone. I will be going over two leadership models, comparing them, and determining which model will be more fit for a healthcare environment. First off, I would like to introduce myself to those who have not formally met me. I am Keela Heisel. I am a wife and mother of three. I have been a dental hygienist for 15 years, and I am currently furthering my education in healthcare management. I am also an author and co founder of Tell Her She's Beautiful. I love to travel, spend time with loved ones, read, write, and help those in need. This presentation will be broken down into four parts. First, we will be going over the interprofessional team model, also known as PAARP. Secondly, the dynamic culture leadership model. Then there will be a comparison of both. And lastly, it will be determined which is better fit for healthcare and why. I will be going over the interprofessional team model first. This model was proposed by Stevens, Ledlow, and Scott that says actions of interpersonal teams occur in 5 distinct phases and repeat as necessary. How often it repeats depends on the team. The 5 distinct phases that repeat as necessary are assembling, chartering, aligning, resourcing, and performing. Assembling and charting and chartering. A group will be gathered and given their role by a leader. Aligning. The group members find their place within the team. Resourcing. In resourcing, the team sets goals and expectations both for individual members and the team as a whole. Specifying objectives or tasks to be completed by the team, determining how to perform will be measured, specifying the standard to which the tasks or objectives must be completed, specifying the time in which the goal must be accomplished, placing a priority on goals when more than one goal exists, rating goals as to their difficulty and importance, determining requirements for coordinating with team members, and then performing. The perform phase focuses on fellowship, leadership, and embedding mechanism. Embedding mechanism comes down to how a leader transmits culture. A leader has to lead by example. Before any of the phases are started, the purpose of the group, team, or department need to be determined. What is the goal? With the right people performing the right job, the goal of the group can be met. Teamwork makes the dream work. The leader of the team together, the leader and the team together make the whole group great. It is easier for employees to perform well when they understand why they are doing it. 5 principles of goal setting. That is clarity. Clarity uses the SMART method. Make sure the goal is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Challenge. Balance between performance and pressure. There should be an award for completing these challenging tasks. Commitment. Let the members set their own goals. Let the team members set their own goals as well, because this helps with commitment. Feedback. Listening to feedback helps a leader adapt and adjust accordingly. Task complexity. Make sure the task will not overwhelm the team. It should be challenging, but not too complex. The dynamic culture leadership model is next. The dynamic culture leadership model compares leadership and management, and it also compares science and art within leadership. So, leadership is a longer time, management is a shorter time. Leadership starts with a vision and then a mission. Management is mission oriented. Leadership is more of, are we doing the right things? And management is, are we doing the, are we doing things correctly and consistently? Science is more technical skills. Art is relationship oriented. Science is decision based on analysts. Art is decisions based on perceptions of people. This model wants the team to be able to use their knowledge, skills, and abilities to perform. And elements to do this. The first one is communication improvement, is the leadership and management team engagement and predetermined model training, rewarding and assimilating of the communication environment into the organization in the means that best contributes to the effective organizational culture. Strategic planning is the structured, inclusive process of planning to determine a mission, vision, strategies, goals, objectives, and actions that are consistent with organizational values and that meet the external environment's expectations of the organization. Decision making alignment involves aligning decisions with a strategic and operational plan while understanding reality based decision making. Employment Employee enhancement is the assessment of employee knowledge, skills, abilities, experience, and trustworthiness, and the practice of increasing or reducing responsibilities. Knowledge management and organizational learning involve capturing what the organization knows and what it has learned so that improvements to effectiveness, efficiency can be achieved. Evaluating, reflecting, and retooling is the leadership and management team's honest assessment of this model and ways to improve the cycle in the next repetition. Now we are going to compare the interprofessional team model and the dynamic culture leadership model and note the similarities and differences between the two. The DLC covers the main aspects of PAARP. Both repeat as necessary. DLC explains the difference between a leader and a manager and includes employment enhancement, knowledge management, and organizational learning. DLC goes more in depth about those who lead, and PAARP goes more in depth about those who follow. So, which model is best fit for healthcare? So, which is best? The dynamic culture leadership model is best fit for healthcare professionals because this model adapts to the culture, and the culture of healthcare is ever changing. Also, it emphasizes skills and enhancement that are needed for healthcare. And because the main parts of interprofessional team model are included in the dynamic culture leadership model, it makes the dynamic culture leadership model even better. Here are my references. Any questions? Thank you all so much.